Hi everyone. Hi, so my name's Paul. I'm the co-founder of CleverWash, and by show of hands, who here in the room owns a car? Okay, hello drivers. So, you know you pay your insurance once a year, right? And you do your inspection once a year. But how many times do you wash your car? Once a year. Why is that? Because you hate being the guy stuck in that car, right? You don't want to do that. Because it's like 1 hour, maybe more, every time. But the average driver does spend that time. He spends about 1,400 hours over the course of his life in that car. You know, the taxi drivers, the Uber drivers, the insurance guys, you know, everybody who actually needs to keep their car clean and it's not an option. So what are we doing to help them? How much would they pay to get 1,400 hours of time back? CleverWash gives it away for free. So they can have all that time back for free. Why? Because we're the only service that has availability of car washes near you, plus reviews. So now you get to pick the car wash you want, the car wash that other drivers tell you is worth going to, with zero downtime. You just arrive, you skip the line, you go straight ahead, you go in, you wash your car, and you go home. In my case, to my 7-month-old child. In your case, you know, whatever. So let's look at the demo. This is child's play, literally. So you get a list of car washes with location and reviews. You basically look at the list. You pick one that has 5 stars. Maybe you want to look and see what people have written about it, or what the reviews were. After which, you look at what the services they're offering. You pick the one you want. You pick the day and the time. So maybe like an hour from now, I want to go wash the car before I get home. And then you put in your information, like the car number, your phone number. Then you get a screen to review your information, and finally, that's it. So now you've got a slot at the car wash. They're waiting for you. You don't have to wait in line at all. Even better, oh, they're not calling me. They're just texting me that it's okay to go. So even better, if I want to reschedule or cancel it, I can do that too. Maybe I can make it. Maybe I want to put it an hour later or half an hour later because it's traffic. That's fine too. And this is at no cost to you whatsoever. So let's go back and look at why are we doing this. So far in Cluj-Napoca, we started 6 months ago. We've got 12 car wash partners. We've processed over 550 people who had no wait time. We've got 2,000 users, and we're growing organically at 15% every month. Remember, this was with no advertising, basically. And what's the plan? Well, Romania is a great playground. Only in the large cities, which are about 5 or 6, we've got about 2.5 million cars at a market of 20 million euros every year. Europe, however, is 250 times bigger than that. So that's our immediate target after we've got Romania. What we do is we take 10% of each car we process, and at the moment the average value of a sale in Cluj is 7 euros. The future, however, is that CleverWash will probably be one of the first apps you'll have on your self-driving car, which is going to be a reality in the next 10 to 15 years. Why? Because right now you still have to be in the car when you go and wash it. And soon, the car will just go and get washed by itself. And that's when you're going to learn the new word, which is self-washing cars. What are our competitors? Well, we're basically challenging the status quo. People don't use it. They haven't used it before. It's new. It's consumer. It's taking some time to grow. Second, we've got some on-demand car wash services which come to your home and wash your car in your driveway or in the parking lot of your office building, which is not a mass service. It's expensive, and it's, I'm not sure, even legal in some countries. So this is the team at the moment. We cover all aspects of the business: development, design, marketing, and sales. We've been working together for the past few years, some of us. And what I'd like to know maybe is, where do you guys wash your car, and do you want CleverWash to come there next? Just shoot me an email. Thank you very much.
So you take a commission?
Yep,
What is it?
10%.
How do they pay it? You just invoice them at the end of the month? Or?
Yep.
So you can't pay to the app?
At the moment, no.
And you're looking for money? Or?
For the time being, we're looking for partners in Europe. People who'd like to bring the app to their country, their city, wherever. So we'd like to expand at the moment.
Okay.
Why we want to do this is because the market outside Romania, maybe outside Eastern Europe, will be slightly different. Here, the market is very fragmented. We've got a lot of small businesses. However, Europe, the rest of it, is mostly made up of chains of car washes, which in Romania is probably just one. And then we need to get there, we need to talk to these people and see how they would adopt CleverWash and how much sense it makes for them. And that's why we're looking for partners right now to help us get there. And not so much necessarily money to sell.
I had a question on how you scale the supply side, so basically car washes, because I mean, it works on a small scale with 500 washes a month, easy, but I mean, if you do, I don't know, 10, 20 washes an hour, the car wash can basically close down to the public, and then the question is, will they really rely on an external partner to manage their whole garage? So it's also a very bad experience for people in front of the garage being told, hey, 10 people before you book through the app, you have to wait. I mean, how do you bring that at scale?
Yeah, it's a horrible experience. It's basically going back to challenge status quo that I was referring to earlier. Yes, car washes may not want to change their system right now. They don't see immediate value in it. They say, okay, it's been working like this for so long, why change it? But at the same time, they do know they have a problem they've not been solving for years, which is that they have a lot of cars from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then the rest of the day they're basically not doing anything. When it rains, it's even worse. So they're basically losing a lot of money here, and we've discussed with them, and yes, it will be a change, and yes, only some of them are willing to do it. But the more we show the others that these guys are changing it and it works for them, the more they're starting to say, well, I said no 3 months ago, what I'm saying yes now. This is what we're seeing at least here.
Why is that so? I mean, so I guess you have a peak time, like, I don't know, like on Sundays you have like every car is lining up, and,
yeah.
And during the week nobody washes his car because, I mean, he's probably working. So how do you solve this? Or
you're right. For once, it's a matter of using time that you might already have available. Like you say, okay, today I'd be willing to lose my lunch break, maybe just take this, get the car washed and taken care of, instead of waiting for 2 hours in line on Sunday and spend that time with my family. So there's times of the day when people could go out and do this. Some people start early. They could be there at 7 a.m. if they knew they were in the queue. Some people leave work at 3 p.m. because they're early at work and then they could go then. There's various times of the day when people could be there at the car wash taking care of this, and they're not. I mean, there's sales agents which are going around all through the city all day, and if they knew that there's instant availability 100 yards from them, they could just drive in. They wouldn't have to worry about it. And there's nothing like this that tells them that.
Have you thought about integrating dynamic pricing to incentivize people to go to another car wash? Maybe like the second closest or whatever?
Yes, we have, but we haven't experimented yet.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, let's give a hand, Paul, please.